Sunkissed. Welcome back to Vitale Style. So today I'm bringing you the Coastal Scent Hits and Misses video. I was so excited, like everybody wanted to see a video on this because I wanted to do it, but I also didn't want to, I don't know if it was really something anybody was interested in. So I am excited that you were. I've got kind of equal amounts of hits and misses. I've got 3 that I definitely recommend, and then 3 that I'm going to keep and that I'm going to use, but they're just not my favorite. So let's get started. We're going to start with the hits because I want to get things started on a high note. Am I right or am I right? So let's get started with that. The first hit, I have to give it to my Revealed palette. Now, this is the original Revealed palette, the first one, and it's got a lot of dupes for the Naked 1 and Naked 2. I love this. There is a little bit of fallout, a little bit of chunkiness, but remember, these are really affordable shadows, so like it's not so bad that it makes me not want to use them. But I love them. I love the color selection. I love everything about it. I really do. I think this is a great palette, and I think that if you are on a budget and you really want to get your hands on a Naked 1 and Naked 2, I think go ahead and pick this one up. It's going to give you a lot of the same colors, and you can achieve the same looks with this one as if you were using the Naked 1 and Naked 2 from Urban Decay. So this is definitely a favorite. Love this, and I've used it so often. I used a couple, my hair is all over the place. I have to get my hair colored, and I'm looking at the viewfinder and I can see how light my roots are, and they're driving me crazy. But I used like this lighter color all over the lid, and then I used a combination, I think, of this one and these 2 matte medium tone browns. Where are they? Right here and right here in the crease, and I just did a wing liner, really easy. So love that. So definitely a hit. The next one that's a hit for me for sure is the 28 Neutral palette. This is a 28 shadow neutral palette. I love this. You know, it is very neutral, but I love it. I love the consistency of these shadows. I love the blendability of these shadows. I love the creaminess of these shadows. I love the colors in here. I just think it's an all-around awesome palette. And FYI, this bright pink right here, which I would probably never use as an eyeshadow, I have used on my cheeks for a blush, and it works. So think of it like there's a blush thrown in there as well. I love this. I think this is such a great palette, very neutral. I'm obsessed with this one right here, which is a like eggplant color, and then this one, which is kind of a satiny charcoal. I love this one and this one. I love for really deepening up any look. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, but it's got a lot of really lovely neutrals, some mattes in there. Like this one is a really pretty like mauve-y color. I just love this. This would be really cute, really nice all over the lid as well. I don't know if you can really see that well. So there's that, but anyway, love this. So this would be my second hit for sure. And now I feel like I don't know if I should be giving you like depth detail, but I don't know what to say other than that I recommend them because they blend beautifully. They've got great pigmentation. They don't fall all over my face, which is a huge plus for me because something can be really pigmented, which I'll talk about in a minute. But if it sort of falls and it's chunky, then I'm not going to use it because then I'll be worried throughout the day that there's going to be stuff on my cheek. And if you want to see looks with any of these palettes, let me know down below as soon as possible so that I will upload them for you this upcoming week. Maybe I'll do 3 tutorials with each one of these palettes. So if that's something you're interested in, please let me know. Comment down below, give me a thumbs up, and I will bring them to you this week. And the last hit is this one. This is the 26 Shadow and Blush palette. So you've got these 3 rows that are shadows, and then this top row, technically bottom row, are your blushes. I love these blushes. Definitely great pigmentation. I mean, this one is gorgeous. You have to be really careful with this deep one though because it is pretty strongly pigmented, but I love it. What I love about this is that it is a sort of a neutral, all neutral tones, but you get, whoa buddy, but you get really beautiful dusty rose colors and some deeper purples. Look at that color. I mean, is that gorgeous or is that gorgeous? I love this. So definitely a favorite. I use this one as a blush as well. This was really pretty. This is very similar to Angelica from NARS. So I've used that. I love this. Look at this. I think this is a dupe for like Mixology from MAC right here. They're just beautiful. They blend really well. And again, they don't There's not crazy amount of fallout all over the face because that definitely, definitely does not work for me. So I have to say, you know, I'm really torn between which one I like best, whether it's the reveal or this one. I almost see the reveal one, the original, has a lot of great dupes for Naked One and Naked Two. But if you already have Naked One and Naked Two and you don't want to just buy another neutral palette, I would recommend this one because I love the blushes. The blushes are awesome. I think it's a great variety, and I love that there's some browns, some purples, some dusty roses, some champagnes. I think it's fantastic. So this might have to be my number one. So those are my hits. And again, if you want to see tutorials, please let me know down below and pick which one you want to see first, and I would love to bring them to you. Now the misses. Now I'm going to keep these because they're not terrible. They're just not something I would repurchase. I guess the thing I would stay away from, in my personal humble opinion, is the 88 pan palettes, because I think that they're just a little, the difference in texture between the 88 pan palette and the 26 and the 28, is that what it is? Yeah, or to me, the difference is like tremendous. This one, and I hate to say it because there's so many fantastic colors in here, and again, I will work with them, but I just don't see. There's a lot of colors here, but they're very chalky. Like the 90% of the ones that I've used are incredibly chalky. Like this one up here is a beautiful color, but I don't know if you'll be able to see how chalky that is. Probably not, because the camera will only focus on me. But the problem with this, although it's a beautiful color, it tends to fall on my face, and I don't like that at all. Like, that makes me feel self-conscious the entire time I have it on. And you can almost see, if you pay really close attention and you look at the pan really well, you can almost see, like this one over here that I've used, it's very chalky, so it's kind of like crumbling as I swatch it. So I would definitely keep away. But the colors in here, the variety of colors is awesome. You get some really deep, cool colors. You get some greens, some purple, some like deep orange colors. They're beautiful colors. So you have to work with them carefully if you do want to work with them. But in my opinion, if you are looking to purchase something from Coastal Scents, I would stay away from the 88 pan palettes. And the same goes for the warm palette. This is the 88 pan warm palette. And I mean, beautiful colors, but you can see, like, I don't know if you can really be able to see this one right here. Where is it? Right there. It's just like, it's like chalk. It's so chalky, and that's just such a bummer because I love it. Like this one right here. I don't know if you'll be able to really see that. You see? You see how it clumps up? And I don't like that because that happens on your eye as well. So the 88 pan palettes, unfortunately, are just not my favorite. They're a great price point. And if you are new to makeup, like my sister last year, all she wanted was these 88 pan palettes. So she loves them. She's also 15. She's really new to makeup, and my sister is so incredibly creative that she just does the most incredible looks. She's into like cosplay, and just she designs costumes and makes her own costumes. So she's really incredibly creative. And when it comes to makeup, she blows my mind. And for her, because she just plays around with different looks and different things like that, these are perfect for her because she wouldn't want to waste, you know, I mean, I got her the Naked and all those more expensive palettes for holidays and birthdays and things like that, but she would just prefer these because she's very honest, and she'll say, look, I'm using these to just, you know, for costumes and different things like that, so I don't really want to waste my good shadows. So if you're a beginner, if you're a teen, this might work really well for you, but for someone like me that has so much makeup, I don't think these are up to par with other things that I have. And when it came to Coastal Scents, I just think that these three, the 26 and the 28 and the regular palette, are just so much better quality. Really great quality. And then the last thing that's really sadly kind of a miss for me is the Revealed 2. You know, sorry, I have like a hair on my face. As far as the last thing as far as shadows is the Revealed 2. Now, this, they said there's a lot of Naked 3 dupes in here, and there are, but there's sorry, I feel like a hair on my face and it's driving me crazy. There's so much fallout. it's unbelievable. I mean, especially with like this half right here. I mean, you can see up close how like just chalky they are, and it to me that doesn't, oh, it, when I tried to wear this, I had the most annoying time cleaning up fallout underneath my face throughout the day. Now you guys know I do my face makeup always, look at this one especially. I always do my face makeup after I do my eye makeup. That's just what I'm used to. That's what I prefer. Most of the time, even if I'm doing a neutral eye like today, I'll do my face makeup after, because that's just what I like. That's what I'm used to. But throughout the day, I just started to see all these little things underneath my face, and and poor Joe was like, "What is?" He's trying to poke things off my face, and I was like, "What? What's wrong?" And he said, "Well, you have dots underneath your face, like on your cheek." And sure enough, I had used this color right here, which you can see how chalky that is. I hope you can see that. I used that color right there to do like a little bit of a smoky eye, and it was disastrous. But these colors right here, the lighter colors, are not as bad. So again, I'm still going to use them. I'm not going to give them away or toss them or anything. They're just not what I expected. So that is the face, and I'm going to grab my blushes and a couple more things, and then we'll be done. Okay, now I've got the two blushes and the lip palette that I wanted to talk to you about, as well as the little travel set makeup brushes that it came with. So for the makeup brushes, you know, they're not the best brushes in the world. There is some fallout, but you know what? I can make them work, and they came with like a kit. I wouldn't purchase these. I wouldn't go to Coastal Scents website and just purchase the makeup brush set, because I just think that there's better brushes out there. But because they came with a kit, I'm gonna keep them, and I think that they're nice quality. But you see, there is quite a bit of fallout, especially after you wash them. But if they comes with it, I'll keep it and play around with them. The blushes. I had really high expectations for the blushes because I heard a lot of people talk about them and they said that they liked them, but I don't know if you'll be able to see. I hate that this camera does not focus on anything else but my face. I know this is a pretty face and all, but I need the camera to pay attention to the blush. So I don't know if you'll be able to see, you'll be able to see in the pan the amount of fallout this blush has. It is so powdery. I'm so disappointed. You see that? I don't know. There's just an insane amount of fallout with this blush, and it makes it really difficult to look nice on the skin, because when a blush is so powdery, and by the way, the blush I'm talking about is the color Poetic. When a face product is so powdery, it tends to look like it's just sitting on the skin, and I don't like that. And you guys know I always finish my makeup with a makeup setting spray, because I think that's key to kind of blending everything together. That just sits on top of my skin, and when I add my setting spray, it kind of just looks clumpy in the places where it didn't blend well. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make a lot of sense, I'm sure, but that's the best way I can describe it. It just looks like it's sitting on the skin, and I do not care for that at all. This blush, the other one, is the color Romantic, and the color Romantic is not like that at all. The color Romantic is really nice. I mean, you can see the color Romantic is not powdery. It's really smooth. There's absolutely no clumpiness or anything. And look, even in the pan, it's really nice and clean. Now you have to be careful using it because it's pretty pigmented. But you know, a little goes a long way, and you just have to tap your brush ever so lightly and just kind of tap off the excess and then buff it in. And then it looks like that. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I don't understand if maybe they were made differently. I'm not quite sure. But the Poetic, not my favorite whatsoever. But the Romantic is really pretty color, and it's especially pretty for fall because it's a beautiful, like, dusty, rosy mauve color. So the Romantic is a hit. And then the last thing that kind of came in the kit is the Sunkissed Lip Quad. This is what it looks like. I don't mind this. I mean, I wouldn't purchase it separately, to be honest with you, because it's not the best thing of life, but it does a job. They don't stay on my lips for very long at all. They stay on my lips for maybe 20 minutes and it's gone. But because it just came with the set of with the Mirage palette and this and the brush kit and the blushes, I mean, mean, it's nice. I appreciate that it came with it, but would I purchase it separately? Absolutely not. And I really don't care for these two colors because this one is like shimmer on your lips that makes your lips look like a disco ball, and this one is just a little bit of a dark reddish tone for me. It doesn't look very good with my skin tone, but these two lighter colors are actually quite pretty. So that is everything. Those are my hits and my misses. So to just recap really quickly on my hits, I love the Forever Blush in Romantic, the Revealed 1 palette, the Shadow and Blush palette, I really love this, and the 28 Neutral palette. So those are my hits. And then to just recap on my hate to call them misses, I just feel so guilty. The 88 Pan Worm palette, the 88 Pan Mirage palette, the Revealed 2, the Poetic Blush, and the Lip Quad is just not, you know, they're not my favorite. So if you were to want to make a purchase on Coastal Scents, I would say stay away from the 88 Pan palettes, at least from the ones I've tried, because they don't look very good. If you had to buy this separately, I say you could skip it, but if it comes with a 26 or 28 palette, you know, like a combo, by all means go ahead and pick it up. Same goes for the brushes. Don't buy them separately, but if it comes with a 28 or 26 palette pan palette, then go for it. And then the Revealed 2 is just not my favorite at all. And the Poetic Blush, I don't know what the deal is with that, because that Romantic just, it glides on the skin ever so beautifully. So that's everything. I hope that you found this video helpful. I do think that the Coastal Scents is just awesome for the price, and I'm curious to purchase a few more so that I can review them a bit more for you, and let you know my thoughts. And again, let me know down below sorry I keep playing with my hair, it's really, really hot in this room. Let me know down below if there's a specific video you want to see on any of these hits or the misses, whatever, and I would love to bring them to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye! My hair. Is that a gray hair? I'm not thrilled. It's not gray. No. Nope, just my blonde roots. Whew! Close one.